Tonight we're going to talk about where did that leg go. Come on, check the process, and you'll find out, under the wise guidance of old Kai. IU found the surgeon again, but the doctor was literally just making a casual call, tossing the trouble to pathology with a classic pass the buck move. IU followed like a clingy puppy, even to the cafeteria for lunch. It's my first time dining with a patient's family, and it's with the family members of someone who has passed away. Can we even continue using ink in this context? Dr. Gao was left with no choice but to drag Kai into pathology, but after rummaging through everything, they found that the missing leg wasn't here at all. When IU was on the brink, the director dug out a crucial document he signed before surgery. What a twist. Are you withholding it because you can't find it, or due to my son consent? What's the difference? Of course there's a difference. I want it back now. I've eaten in a restaurant. Choosing dishes is serious. It's like when you're gnawing on chicken bones in a restaurant, and the waiter kindly asks, "Can I take this?" You say, "Sure," but then turn around and demand the bones back to keep feasting, just like a reality show. Do you actually engage in such practices? So brutal. IU is it a lost legs don't just vanish, do they? But where are they? This became a mystery. IU's connection with her husband started from a dancing photo love at first sight. Both dancers, they paired perfectly in competitions, a match made in heaven. Yet IU's father didn't approve of him. The old man sat in silence while eating, making Saihan feel super awkward. To prove he could earn some cash, he turned to his shady, "Hey, I've got 100 on me. Know where I can double it?" Thanks to his friends, Saihan stepped into an underground casino for the first. Watching cash pile up, Saihan was hooked. 100 to 1.8 M in one night. Casino wasn't tough on him. They joyfully counted his cash. Just when they were about to leave, a slick dude sauntered. Saihan declined, but the slick guy was confident. Casinos fear not returns, not big wins. Saihan won over 180. So he specially arranged to take you out for an extremely fancy feast as a commemoration. This was their first official date, intended to make up for the regrets left from their wedding. However, Saihan's mind was elsewhere. His thoughts flew to the casino. Saihan didn't show up on competition day. They had a great chance to win and go international, but Saihan went to a private villa for his second high-stakes gamble. In half a night, he lost all assets and owed 2 million. Within 3 days, he needed to find 6 million in cash to secure a ticket. Saihan felt like a headless chicken, clueless about where to turn. Eventually, he stumbled to the venue, spotting IU still waiting for him, but he lost all face to meet her. So, he bolted to a country motel, spending 3 lifeless days there. Huey Zhang easily found him, causing Saihan to panic and jump off the building, resulting in a broken leg. His future was told. Huey Zhang tossed him into the sea, firing crackers around him non-stop. He passed out hiding until he was finally pulled up. Meanwhile, RU was forced to watch the whole ordeal, her eyes filled with resentment and anger. Yet, the over 6 million debt felt like a mountain crushing RU. The couple knelt in front of RU's parents. At this point, her parents felt powerless and had no choice but to help Saihan settle the debt, dipping into their last savings. With their daughter, they ultimately helped Saihan with the debts and generously rented them a dance studio with their last savings. Hoping life would gradually improve, a glimmer of hope returned to RU's face, and she stopped resenting her husband. Instead, she got curious and chatted him up, saying, "I'm totally itching downstairs." Saihan's legs couldn't dance anymore, so he could only try his best to help RU distribute more flyers. However, quite contrary to their wonderful expectations, the dance studio's business was actually quite dismal. They had hardly any students, and Saihan just wanted to make money quickly, so he became restless again. He sought the slick guy for students. In the casino, the guy had mentioned liking ballroom dance too. Luckily, the slick guy was somewhat righteous, actually introducing a bunch of elderly folks. The dance studio's business started booming. IU even hired an assistant for help, while Saihan was unwilling to simply live off her. So he got back to the money-making mindset, thinking he found a deal snapping up a foreclosure for 8 million. But when it came time to take possession, he realized he was in deep trouble. "I'm the homeowner. I just wanted to pay these thugs off." But the thugs clearly came prepared, and it was obvious they were not easy to deal with. They immediately asked for 2.5 million. The costs already exceeded the property's value. Do you know about foreclosures? I've done my homework. Foreclosures are divided into point of sale and no point of sale. The latter is cheaper. The one I bought is. How much did you buy it for? 8 million. How much do they want? 2.5 million. What's the market price? 10 million. IU was left speechless and could only go in with gifts to negotiate. Looking at the dozen thugs before her, she realized negotiation was a pipe dream. If they knew I had this number, how would I ever walk in this society again? Still gotta have guts, huh? What's the plan? Come on, big guy. With all these guys, you're spending big, like a choir. I don't have that much money. Accept it and move out. When I sell this house, it'll give you a fat red envelope.